Hey Bean Boys, so today we are covering 5 ways people cheat in Animal Jam. Now I know, a lot of you are probably watching this because you want to figure out how you can cheat in Animal Jam, but don't worry, I have actually foolproof for this video. These are all, or mostly all, things that you can't do anymore, or things that have been foiled long ago by Animal Jam. I don't want to give people ideas on how to cheat in this game because the community is so amazing. The only thing in here that might be a little current is a warning more than a way to cheat. So anyways, enjoy the video. Long ago, Animal Jam used to actually have a phone number where you could call and talk to an Animal Jam representative. So this was taken out of the game for many reasons, this being one of them, but basically what people do is they would call the number that was on the screen, which no longer works anymore, don't try it, and tell the representative that they were hacked or scammed when they actually weren't. Because there's no real way to figure out whether they were lying or not, they would just give them the items they lost. Animal Jam has since changed the policy and gotten rid of their actual phone number, but this was a huge thing for a while, not just because of the obvious. People would, yes, call in for things like black long callers and tantikis, but also what they would do is they would call and hope to get one of the newer representatives who didn't really know that much about the game, and they would ask for unreleased items, and they'd get things like those toilets and weight benches that you've seen in my previous videos. This is classic. This taught a lot of people that you really can't trust even your best friends. What people would do is they would pretend to be someone's best friend and offer them a membership out of nicety, and then they would just turn around and take the membership code and take their account. Basically, when Animal Jam had a phone number, what you could do is call and use a membership code that you'd entered as verification if you were a non-member. So if you had a friend who was a non-member, you could just give them a month of membership and then just go in and take their account. This was a big issue for a long time because it went undetected for quite a bit, but basically some more higher up hackers in the game figured out how to actually create programs that would go through and enter every single possible password for an account until they got the correct password, so they could hack anyone. They would get into any account they wanted if they had enough time. This was eventually solved by the jammer security checks that Animal Jam added, which may be easy for us humans but are pretty difficult for a machine that's programmed to just crack passwords. I'm sure at one point or another you've seen one of those videos of a kid with Screencast-O-Matic with a fan going in the background typing out really slowly how to hack Animal Jam. Well, it turns out that some of those videos actually had real programs attached to them. Now, that's definitely not to say go check these out, because most of the more professional ones are just viruses, and the rest of them are just looking for your account name and password. So as you can see me doing in these videos here, just dislike them, ignore them, don't let anyone fall for them, leave a comment reminding everyone that they are totally fake, and be done with it. But people actually did figure out how to get gems. Now, I'm not sure if this was a bot or some sort of way of hacking into the game, but somehow people created downloadable programs that you could actually use to get unlimited gems in Animal Jam and buy literally anything you wanted. This is another big reason why Animal Jam can never add gems for trading, is because if people ever figure out how to do more things like this, then all of a sudden the entire rarity system is so screwed up for the rest of Animal Jam's history. This is one that still applies, but I think is one that it's worth warning you guys about. So with all these new Animal Jam toys coming out, there have been lots of promo items given out in the game, and so these are not available anywhere else. They're promotional, and so people have been passing them off as fake unreleased items, and people have been falling for it and trading ridiculous amounts of items for these items that are actually somewhat common. And I mean, it makes sense. You haven't seen this item anywhere else before because it's strictly from the toys, and so it looks like it's brand new and never seen before, and you can fall for it in the moment just by seeing an item that you've never seen before. That's pretty exciting. So, this is my word of warning. If you see an item and you don't know where it came from, Google it. If you don't see anything online, wait a few weeks, wait till something pops up, and if the person with the item doesn't just explode in popularity and have every single AJ YouTuber make a video about this unreleased item, they're faking it. Anyways, Beans, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit about how people cheat in this game, so in the future, when someone inevitably gets around the filters that are in place now, you'll be able to recognize the things that are going on more easily, and you won't fall for silly things like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.